Hey everybody, Blind Wave! Back, I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Hi, Eric.
Stop it. Stop it! We're back with more DareDevil.
DareDevil.
Yep. Last time on DareDevil, we had some polls.
We did have some polls. We had two polls,
the
last time.
A couple times ago. Let's look at these polls.
2 episodes ago.
First poll we had was, which is more stupid?
What was more stupider, Calvin's outfit or the pop display?
Yeah.
Yes,
People versus Frank Castle.
Yeah.
That was a good one. I like that pop.
I like that. I
So,
like the pop display.
We had 77 votes, guys.
Wow.
And it was 11.7 for the People versus Frank display. With an 88.3
Yeah!
Calvin and his stupid shirt.
88%.
Oh,
Calvin's
yeah.
shirt was stupid. That was it.
It was this shirt.
I don't know what's wrong with those other almost 12% that voted the other way, because I don't know how that was more stupid than that. I can't say Calvin is dumb.
Yeah.
Those are your fans, Calvin.
Oh, yeah.
They were on your side. Actually, your fans probably voted for you being stupid.
I hope so. Be honest.
That was the fun poll we had. That was random. Then we had a little bit more serious poll, which was, which character is more correct in how they handle criminals? It was DareDevil versus the Punisher.
Mm-hmm.
We had 69 votes, with 39% going to Punisher, and 60.8% going to DareDevil.
Yeah, I'm surprised 40% went the Punisher.
Yeah,
That's
you're looking at like a 60-40 split right there.
Yeah, wow.
Wow.
It kind of makes sense, though, because even the courtroom it wasn't like all one-sided. There was
Like the jury.
yeah, there was like Punisher's a hero, you know, and then there's like the one like, he killed my father, I hate him. We have another poll for the last episode, so make sure you guys are going to Patreon and voting in those polls, as well as any early access you can get. Make sure you guys look at all that, and there's also going to be a poll for this one, so make sure you guys go to patreon.com/blindwave.
Yep.
Yeah.
Last episode.
Fisk.
Yum.
No.
Now you did it.
There's also Stick.
Stick showed up. Ninjas fought. He healed Elektra.
She was poisoned.
And then he fucked off. No, he let Karen in. Then he fucked off.
Yeah.
And then-
He fucked over
And then
Matt.
And then,
he left.
And then Matt got
He
shot.
buggered off.
He buggered off.
Knock it off.
That pisses me off.
Yeah.
I don't
People
think-
let people into your
Yeah.
place without you knowing in your compromising position.
Yep.
I love when things piss
And
off.
then with
Taking
Punisher,
a shit.
Punisher in the courtroom, he ended up,
I'm the Punisher.
being like, "I love killing" or something like that.
Yeah,
you
I'll
know.
kill them all again.
And we
I
were like,
love
"What the
it.
fuck's going on?"
I love
And
killing
now
people.
I ain't crazy.
We find out that Fisk was behind it. We have no idea why. I love Vincenzo.
I hope we'll
I
find
love
out.
his voice so much. So you got my message,
Vanessa.
Vanessa.
I'm excited to see where that goes, because the Matt Murdock stuff and then the Daredevil stuff.
Yeah.
Because like it's so straight into Daredevil stuff. If it's gonna come into season 3 or this season or what.
It
I'm
could
excited.
be like first season Punisher too.
True.
The one thing I was thinking about this week was we have never heard him being referred to as Kingpin yet, right? So I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be, because, you know, in season 1 we got that King playing card representing him on Ben Urich's, like, model or
board.
whatever.
But crazy board.
It would be cool if in prison maybe he's referred to as Kingpin. That's where he gets his name.
That's true.
I've been waiting for that to show up too.
Like King of the Pen.
Yeah.
Like pen.
He's in the pen.
penitentiary.
He's king.
prison.
Ben King.
Pen king. I'd be so pissed. That's what they call him.
Pen King.
Like
I don't like it.
he just.
Perhaps if we reverse it, Vanessa.
Vanessa.
Vanessa got away, right? She's in the helicopter
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah.
I can
she's-
only assume she's running outside stuff for him while
Yeah.
he's running that inside stuff.
Like
Yeah.
she's got his money and stuff, right?
I think so.
I don't think he had a lot of money. Did
She's
he? Didn't they
like
freeze-
okay with what he's doing, right? Like all the killing and
I
taking
think
money
by now,
and
into
drugs
this
and
season,
stuff.
I think she was okay with it.
Didn't we get like a line in the last episode before that where they were talking about like Wilson Fisk like bought for the Yakuza like that place where the hole is or something like that? He like secured it for them. So maybe he is involved with the Yakuza somehow. We don't know.
We don't know if it's the Yakuza though. Everybody thinks it's the Yakuza because they're
the Hand.
Japanese organized
Yeah.
crime, but I think it's the Hand.
I think the hand is inside the Yakuza.
Yeah.
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 The hand can be inside a lot of things.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on and see what happens
Wilson
in this episode.
Fist.
Wilson Fist.
Wilson Fist.
Yeah,
The
let's
Hand.
watch.
Wilson Fist in the hand.
Yeah.
It's all right there in front of us, guys. Button. Okay. What?
Clothing and personal items in
This is right after the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so cool.
It was
Ooh,
cufflinks.
it's cufflinks.
His dad's cufflinks.
Shit, that was like the one ring sliding off of Bilbo's hand.
There's only room for one of us in this prison. It ain't gonna be you, not ever. Because I'm the kingpin of this bitch.
Shit!
Kingpin. I really like that. That's a good name.
See, now he wants it. Probably.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
he
well,
wants-
fuck,
he wants to
now,
sit on that
now
throne,
I
doesn't
want
he?
it. I didn't know there was a king here.
We're not like these savages in here, that's all.
Took a guy's head off at the door.
Yeah, that's exactly what popped into my mind.
Mr. Fisk, I warned you about getting involved.
Ha!
Whoa.
I love it!
Look, the
No way
guard.
to
yeah.
get in. That wing's impenetrable. For now. Paper's interesting, though. Check out the front page.
Trial of the century.
Oh, shit.
That's how he's gonna get in.
Does Dutton have connections with the Irish?
Is this connected?
Some heroin deal going south. That was a while back, though.
Shit.
I see you got my message.
I was just thinking, like, we haven't had the intro music yet.
Yeah, I
have we?
know. Didn't the coroner said there was another body there, not just Frank Castle's family?
I'm simply proposing an arrangement.
I don't do arrangements.
You should rethink that. Considering the amount of enemies you have in here,
I'm not gonna be your goddamn trigger man. I'm not
I'm
doing it.
offering you the opportunity to confront the man implicated in the deaths of your family. Yes, I benefit from your actions. I'm offering you something no one else could.
I'm loving this. I'm so happy I didn't know he was in
If you
it.
don't want my help,
Yeah.
fine.
After this, you and me, we're done.
Yes, we're done.
Shank. It's an actual, like, butter knife.
The shiv is the best I can offer. Something tells me you'll make do.
You see him?
Sure do.
Now look.
Now he's gone.
The suits.
Maybe he was bagged intact already.
Right. Well, that's what I thought, but I checked and I couldn't find any death certificate. Whoever he was, it's like he was never there.
There would be evidence markers still on the scene
He was there. What if he?
if he was bagged.
It's the cops then.
Karen. They have my son. They took Daniel.
Damn, Daniel.
I don't know what they're doing to it. They call it the farm.
The farm.
But I tell you, in the last week, I've gotten about 10 phone calls from people wanting to know where I'm getting my information.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What'd you tell him?
Well, you think I told them I took all the credit, but the point is, if you dream like that, that means that you're shaking the right trees.
All right, here we go.
Shit is going down. Man, that suit is gonna be all red.
He's wearing his white boots.
Is that where you get them from?
Very well could be.
His white booties.
John Doe wasn't a criminal, and he wasn't some innocent bystander in the park either.
Undercover cop.
Yeah.
He was an undercover cop.
Yep. Shit.
It was a sting.
The police all started it.
My source warned me. Feds infiltrated.
He's gonna go after the cops.
They called him the blacksmith.
Blacksmith.
Whole thing should have went by the numbers. He stayed away, and when they realized it wasn't gonna show, someone started shooting. That's all I know. I swear.
Oh.
Oh, man.
Oh, they're opening the cells.
Yep.
Did Fisk order this?
Thank you. I couldn't have done it without you.
He fucking betrayed him. Oh shit!
I thought they were gonna cut away.
No, it can't. It's a hallway.
Oh.
He's killing these fuckers.
Oh, he got stabbed in
In his arm.
Oh. I hate that sound. Oh, they're the balls.
They are to be punished.
Oh, dang.
Well, these are all bad people, right?
Yep.
Oh, it's like a
It's
hatchet.
a tomahawk.
Oh, no.
Come on, last guy. Last guy, Frank.
The blood splatter.
Oh!
Finger in the eye.
Ha! Buddy.
Holy shit!
Jeez.
Not wearing white
4,
anymore.
5, 6, 7, 8 there. 9, 10 if you count the other ones.
Yeah.
Oh.
He just looks at it.
Holy shit.
He's gonna fight them? He don't even look at that.
Man,
Shit.
Fisk screwed him
man.
over.
There are more men outside.
There were.
Not conscious ones.
You are not the only devil who will walk these streets.
And just
That's blood.
It wasn't just a
What?
random gang shootout. It was a
Weapon.
mistake.
Camp out in here.
is that Ben's old office?
It's all yours.
Oh, it is, isn't it? Battle New York picture.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Harlem, the Hulk. Yep, Battle New York.
Ben was the best researcher I've ever known. Look, Ben didn't care, and I don't either.
Got guys out there still in riot gear.
Yeah, they're all in his pocket now.
How quickly we turn into savages. I assumed the stories that I read in the paper about your attacks on the criminal world were apocryphal. How could one man be capable of such
Punishment.
violence? You don't let that go to waste.
Inside or outside, though?
Mm-hmm.
Both.
No, you don't.
Shut up. Jeez, he's a boxer. Even in chains,
who would win this?
Messing him up.
Oh, shit!
Jeez.
He's so fucking strong as shit, too. Oh, gorilla punch!
I'm in control now. And I've set you free.
You set me free. I'll show you.
Shit.
You want me on the outside, so I step on every piece of shit I see. That way nobody gets strong, and we city's yours for the taking.
Something like that.
So if you can do that, if you could get me out, why not just do it yourself?
Because I played the long game, Mr. Castle. You see, when I'm finally let out of this cage, it won't be to wage war, it will be to win one. Not for me. Of course not. Not for yourself. For your family. For them.
Next time I see you, only one of us walks away.
Yes, of course. I'm counting on it.
He's like a head taller and 100 pounds heavier than any other guy in there.
Dude, he was fucking...
Yeah, no.
Shit, I forgot about the Daredevil stuff.
Yeah.
The farm or whatever. I just want to see more of that man hitting things.
So what's up with the blood?
Farming the blood.
Are these people special?
I think it's just like that one kid that stick killed last season, right?
Yeah.
These are the black, whatever they're called.
Black Sky.
Yeah. Shit!
They weren't finished.
He's a,
Shit.
Dang it.
Did he have a red bandana on?
But you won't suffer alone. I'll be here. Because you were right.
Take the name, take the name.
In prison, there's only room for one kingpin.
Man, this guy's good.
Nobu?
I'm thinking Nobu because of the red. He died though, but he could have immortality.
Well, when they mention immortality, it'd be the best way to bring it back.
It's gotta be Nobu,
He's
right?
the only one that's ever taken Matt down like this, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he also had rope dart. Oh,
It's
shit!
fucking Nobu!
You still have scars to remember me by.
Dang.
Shit.
Wait,
Oh, he's all burnt.
you're dead. There is no such thing.
Shit. Nobu's so badass.
Damn it. What a good fucking show.
Dang. I kept mentioning Nobu last episode too a lot. Like,
Yeah.
Nobu, little Nobu.
Yeah. So he's immortal. Now, Did they cure death, or do they just don't die?
Could be like that.
Because he got on fire, then he fell. I thought he fell out into the water, but maybe not.
I thought he burned on those pallets.
Yeah, no, he was burning, wasn't he?
He was burning.
Daredevil went out the window.
Yeah.
Daredevil
Yeah,
went out
that's
the
right,
window,
yeah.
and like Kingpin was like upset that Nobu was dead.
Yeah.
So they die and then they bring him back.
Shit.
Yeah.
I don't know the farm. I don't really know what they're doing there. It has to have something to do with Black
They're
Sky.
collecting. They're collecting blood.
I mean, it might
from
not
them.
be anything related to Black Sky.
It might
could
not be
something
Black
different.
Sky. Maybe the urn
Those-
was Black Sky.
Those kids may not have any powers or anything. It might just be they need blood, and they're just farming the blood from them. And then that urn, whatever that urn does, I don't know how it works.
Well, I was just thinking, like, I don't know, like the kid from last season.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe they're like using the kid's blood to smuggle something almost. Like maybe the Black Sky is like a thing that resides in blood. Like if it's like a disease or something like that, that maybe the immortals can't be affected by, that could be a thing what Black Sky is. I don't know what the fucking hole is though.
Yeah.
Did they throw that urn down in it or something? We don't know what the blacksmith, who that person is either. I don't recognize the name
I
as like
wrote
a
down
Marvel
that.
character
Me
or
neither.
anything.
I don't
So
know what it is.
the body did come back into play. It was an undercover cop.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. So that means the police they had a sting, as we said. They
Yeah.
they weren't responsible. They were stinging though.
Huh.
Would he go after the police or just the rest of the criminals? That's what Fisk wants.
I wonder if that still could have been then the same John Doe from Jessica Jones, since the other cop was there too. If they were both cops.
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
they thought the one was John Doe. I just feel like that was something. Mentioning John Does and stuff.
Sure.
The Punisher decided to bail on whatever he had options of with the court.
That's what I was going to ask. Like, why? We've never gotten a really answer why Punisher decided not to go through with
Yeah.
Matt
Like
Murdock's
just
plan.
to talk.
To
Like it
Fisk.
wasn't like, hey, I have information on your family. It wasn't like, hey, I can get you out of this. It's like, so you want to talk to me?
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I felt like we didn't get that, but what I found was interesting that I thought Frank could have picked up on was Fisk knew the name Blacksmith when he came back. So he already knew all the information. He was just using Frank to make him more aggressive and put him out there. Like,
I think he just wanted to use this guy to kill
the
the
guy, and
entire
then he
wing.
adapted. But I thought it was interesting, like, he sent him to get information that Fisk seems to already know.
Yeah.
I mean, Fisk did say that the guy had been bragging about his affiliation
Yeah.
with these gangs and stuff. So,
So why exactly was he letting him go?
So that Punisher would go and pretty much, while Fisk is inside, there will be no rival to form because Punisher is killing all these
So he'd be
criminals.
killing off all the criminals.
So by the time he comes out, the war isn't. He doesn't have to wage a war. He's already won it.
Okay.
Because the Punisher has taken out every form of competition.
yeah.
And now he can do everything inside he wants to do. He's the kingpin there.
Yeah.
I'm assuming he's taking over the operations, and that's how he's going to be getting money again.
Did the Punisher in prison meet a new accountant with glasses? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Wasn't the last guy like an accountant too and stuff?
You mean Fisk?
Yeah, what did I say? Punisher?
Yeah, Punisher.
Yeah, I meant Fisk. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he?
It's
like,
it's like a new one of that guy.
yeah. I was like,
Karen
what?
kills him.
I was like,
Which, speaking of Karen killing, what's going on there?
That was very interesting.
Like an accident or something?
Saw an accident that caused the death of a teen,
Yeah.
and she got
orig-
instantly upset about
originally, my first thought was like, okay, maybe she was in an accident, like a sister died or something like that. But then the way did you read this? Like, yeah, I did.
But I don't care,
Ben
neither
didn't
did Ben.
care. And like,
Yeah.
So okay, so she did something.
it. Yeah.
Like maybe it was like a drunk driving thing, or like she caused an accident somehow and killed, a young teenage.
Or
driver.
does it play in at all to her feeling towards the Punisher? Like, does something happen and she's trying to justify herself why she feels... I don't know. She's obviously hiding it. There's one thing in the comics about Karen I've always known, and they never brought up, that could be related to, like, shame like that, but I don't know about a teen accident death thing. That's interesting.
I can't imagine her like murdering somebody by a car accident, but I could imagine like she accidentally killed somebody and felt guilty of
Like
it.
wrongful death.
The easiest thing I think of is like a DUI, or not DUI, but just intoxicated or something like that, or impaired by somehow and accidentally crashing and killing somebody.
Yeah.
And it was her fault, and she's able to get away from it now, but it's still part of her past.
Maybe
and she
something
regrets
to
it.
do with, like, drugs and
Yeah,
something
drugs
like that.
and
Yeah.
alcohol or something along those lines.
Okay.
A dark time in her life, and that happened, and that got her out of it.
Sure. Okay, it could be it.
I like the way Fisk talks. There's so many times that he's just like, I find it
Invigorating.
yeah, like he
Yeah.
just pauses and like difficult.
Yeah.
Like
you
You can go and cause that much violence, you know?
Yeah.
Like it's
He did his research on Kingpin as a character. So like whenever he got casted, he went back and read all the comics. He watched the old Spider-Man cartoons.
Shit,
He all that stuff.
I love Kingpin from the animated.
He sounds
Spider-Man.
like Kingpin from the cartoons a little bit. I love it so much.
I'm glad. I like when people do that kind of
Yeah.
stuff as opposed to like they get casted for
Yeah.
a movie, for a game or a
Yeah.
comic, whatever,
And they decide to do their own take on the
and
character.
they just don't care
Yeah.
about
No,
it. I like being loyal to that
I
character.
remember him
Yeah.
saying like, "Look, I'm cast as this iconic character. I'm not gonna play Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. I'm gonna play Kingpin.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm gonna do."
Yeah. I
So
find that
he
more
talks normal and everything, but in this I love it so much.
I don't know. There's another way to take it though. Like, I really like Heath Ledger's Joker. Of
course,
which
yeah.
was different though,
Yeah.
you know. But it wasn't like he went through the comics. I'm sure he did, but then he
Yeah.
also put his own twist to it, you know.
True.
So like, you can have both ways. It just
You can.
it really just depends on
There's
how.
something special though about just a character or an actor,
That can just
like almost
allow himself
It's
to
like
follow
you're
the
losing
character.
your own ego as an actor, and you're just being a character. You
Yeah.
know, like Heath Ledger's great, but we all like, wow, he was so good as Joker. Not Joker was so good.
True.
It's Heath Ledger was so good, which
Yeah.
is also good. But I love when it's just all I
I'm
see
watching
is Kingpin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Like he's not that. Like he's really not that big. But when I see him talking and in his scenes, like he's so big,
imposing.
you know? But he's really not. Like he's taller than everybody else.
He's like 6'3".
You know, like in the-
he's,
you know,
he's got
yeah.
huge shoulders, and of course they pat him and
Yeah.
stuff like that in the suit. But he's just a big
I
fucking dude.
I did not expect at all that he would put up that well of a fight to Frank Castle. I thought like, oh, okay, that's not going
Frank
to be his
Castle
wheelhouse.
was very injured though.
True.
He was in chains.
He's been tortured not that long ago,
Yeah.
so he still has his foot and all that crap going on. And then he just got through that fight through
Yeah.
there, and he
Yeah.
was chained up. So I don't know. If you have a full
I think
healed
it
up
was,
Punisher, I think he would put up a good fight against him.
Yeah.
I mean, he put up a good fight and took out Daredevil, you
Yeah.
know. And Fisk lost to Daredevil.
I mean, this
Yeah.
is what, episode 9? Like we've had 8 episodes without him. Well, he was in the end of the last one, but we've had pretty much 8 episodes without Kingpin. And when they showed this, and like they're doing like the stuff with him, doing the orientation of prison stuff like that, like it was like he had never left.
Yeah.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
we're back,
Oh,
baby.
I kept on forgetting about like the Daredevil stuff,
Yeah.
right? You know, all of a sudden it came back like, oh yeah, he got shot.
Yeah.
What's going on with him?
Yeah.
And then like, oh,
yeah,
Daredevil. Again. Oh man.
it's so
But
good.
speaking of which, so what's gonna happen with Nelson and Murdoch though? What's their future gonna be? Is it gonna fall apart and it's just gonna go to like Murdoch being a law, or is he gonna? Are they gonna bring it back together?
I think they'll probably bring him back together before the end of the
I figure
season.
they have
Think-
to, right?
I mean, I don't know if it's just gonna be that they're just two separate lawyers and Karen becomes a reporter. I guess it could be.
Could be.
I mean,
I don't know.
Possible.
I mean, a lot of this season is not so much focused on, at least for me, like it's not so much focused on Matt. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of the other characters are getting a lot of screen time and
yeah.
story. So I imagine that by the end of this, like we have to get back to Matt.
Maybe. I
Daredevil.
mean, we could have it end with like not like Matt's alone with nothing really.
Yeah.
Maybe the next season focuses more on trying to get his.
Are we
Matt
gonna
side
see
back together.
next season before we see Defenders? I think we see Defenders first.
Defenders
don't
is first,
we?
yeah. But I feel like I don't know if that's gonna have a whole lot of, Avengers doesn't have a whole lot of like storytelling of like.
True,
you know,
but we're
Tony
gonna
Stark
but
and
we're gonna
all
get
that.
10 hours of Defenders versus just like the 2
2
hours.
hours.
I guess that's true. I'm really curious how it's gonna work out and what
Me
they're gonna
too.
do. Man,
I'm excited.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I
just want to keep watching. And get
Yeah.
this thing. Yeah.
so good.
I want to watch Luke Cage, and I want to watch Iron Fist.
Yeah. We only have
Shit.
how many episodes are this? 13 each?
There's 13 in each, so we got like 4. We got 3 more now, right? No, 4 more.
No, this is number 9.
We got 4 more episodes.
4 more.
The 4 more. Okay. Okay. We saw here that Punisher versus Fisk. I mean, Fisk had he had an advantage entirely.
Yeah.
Punisher though is kind of known of being like more of a weapons hero too. Obviously he's very good at fist fighting too. Kingpin is more of a crime boss, so it'd be interesting. Like, what do you guys think? Who would win a straight up death battle? Pretty much, no weapons, but no encumbrance like chains or anything.
Yeah,
like
no
that.
chains. They're not
Yeah.
injured. They're both at
Like
full health when they
just
start.
these two fighting in Final Destination from Smash Brothers.
Oh my gosh.
You know?
Okay. Do they any armor or anything? Or they
No
just,
armor, no
okay.
nothing.
So
It's them.
He doesn't get his like special little.
He doesn't get
suit
anything.
Armor. He doesn't
Okay.
get his guns or anything.
Who would win? Man, this is you guys go. I don't know.
I really think I'm gonna have to go with Punisher.
Yeah.
I mean, Daredevil beat Fisk, albeit with the weapons and armor
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff. But Daredevil or Punisher didn't really have any weapons, and he pretty much took on Daredevil with all his armor and
Sure.
stuff on, you know?
Yeah.
The only shot that I really remember him actually hitting Daredevil with was the one that just hit him in the head and he
Yeah.
fell off and it was gone the one. And then he beat him up another time and wrapped him in chains.
Yeah.
I'm going with Punisher.
Go Punisher,
Go Punisher.
Calvin.
Yeah, I have to agree with Punisher.
Okay, I'm gonna go Fisk then, because I was gonna go with Punisher, but I'm thinking about this too. Fisk in this did not want to kill Punisher, right? He was kind of holding back. Like, I feel like Fisk just needs one shot
He needs
to
one
grab
bad
his
day.
fucking throat and crush it in his hands. Because that guy can bench, like, what was he benching? Like
500 pounds.
Yeah, it was like
You
500
just
pounds.
Squeeze him, you know?
He just needs
Punisher
to
didn't have any
squeeze him. Yeah.
hero, like, superhero, like, strength or
Yeah,
nothing.
no.
Like, I remember in the cartoon, Kingpin just grabbing Spider-Man and squeezing him, and Spider-Man's like, I can't breathe, but he
Yeah.
has strength, you
Punisher
know?
might also have a slight, maybe a little bit more ego than Daredevil would in the actual fight, and not try to worry about evading too much and try to hit him. You know, because that's what Punisher does. He's a bulldozer, and Fisk is just a much bigger bulldozer.
Okay,
It's
all right.
I did feel like Fisk was holding back there.
Okay.
Like he was taking punches
Yeah.
and he was rolling off and
But I
stuff.
feel like if you wanted to kill
then
him,
he
you
would
could've
stop,
killed him.
and then he would do that double punch thing.
Yeah,
I,
he was-
I
he
love
was-
in the Daredevil fight. He's like, "Roar!"
I was
Like,
just
right up.
charging. Yeah.
Okay. All right, we'll do that. So you guys can go to patreon.com/blindwave. Find out how you can enter into those polls and all the polls that we do. We do a lot of polls.
Yeah.
No,
You have
polls
early
are-
access.
Like, every episode polls.
I know.
Polls.
And early access, you guys can probably watch more episodes of stuff that hasn't even been released on YouTube yet there on Patreon. Also, down in the descriptions, all links to our social media.
Yeah.
Blindwave.net has
A store and lots of other stuff.
and shirts. And
More
we'll see you
shirts.
guys next time. Bye, Eric.
I'm Calvin.
I'm Aaron. Hit the button.
Vanessa.